Hey, what is up, beer tubers? Eric today, back with another beer review. Today I'm going to be looking at something a little more fitting for the crap weather we just all of a sudden have in Minneapolis again. Yesterday was like 72 and sunny and beautiful, and I couldn't be happier. Today it was snowing, raining, like high 30s. Granted, it has turned into rain and it is all gone now. I'm looking outside. But we are due for 3 to 7 inches tonight, so it's May 1st, people. Come on. I don't get it. Anyways, today I'm going to be looking at Great Lakes Brewing Company Blackout Stout. This is their Imperial Stout. They also do a barrel-aged version, which I would love to get my hands on. They say that this was a gold medal winner in the World Beer Championships. It doesn't say when. This beer is traditionally brewed from all the natural ingredients: barley, hops, yeast, and water. No chemicals or preservatives. Who needs the power grid when you've got the full moon? Bright stars, good friends, and Blackout Stout, a Russian Imperial Stout with a hearty, malty body and bold hop flavor. So the 2013 vintage I picked up in early January. Says, for freshest taste, please enjoy by 4/28/13. Yeah, well, I like to enjoy things after their date anyway. So, 9% alcohol by volume. They recommend at 55 degrees serving temp. I would say this is like 48 to 50-ish. Without further ado, I'm going to get it into a glass and let you know how this one is. I've had it, but not this year's vintage. Wanted to let it lay low in case it was boozy. So here's the pour on the Blackout Stout. That pours a classic Old Rasputin-esque Imperial Stout, very, very thin. You could actually, it was like a deep ebony brown. It wasn't opaque in any sense of the word. When you think of Imperial Stouts like Marshall Zukov and Expedition, and you know, any of those other ones where you just can't see through it. So, to the light, this one looks pretty opaque. However, right around the bubbling and the lacing, which is very minimal, it's, you know, red hued and you can see through it. So, doesn't make it a bad thing. It's just noting the appearance. So, I'm going to sink my nose into this one. Yeah, tons of roasted malt character. I mean, yeah, roasted barley, faint bitter hints of baker's chocolate. Doesn't smell too sweet. You can catch a little bit of hop bitterness there. Get a lot of like black malt and yeah, overall classic smelling Imperial Stout. It smells very Old Rasputin-esque to me. So let's see what this one's all about. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers. Still a little hoppy, surprisingly. Reminds me a lot of Expedition in a way. A good amount of bitterness coming on the forefront of the tongue. On the mid part of the tongue, you get that like baker's chocolate sweetness, and then it's just an onslaught of roasted barley. Along with dark malts, and it kind of reminds me of oh, what is the beer? You know, I don't know. It is my Monday, kind of. So I'm a little turned around here. I work the night shift, so. Man, yeah, this thing is just insanely roasty and hoppy, and I can't imagine drinking it any fresher, personally. I would really think this needs some time, because this is just a little underwhelming. I mean, it's well crafted. It's something I can appreciate and I'm enjoying. But it's not exactly what I expect when I drink an Imperial Stout. It's just too drinkable. I guess if that's a bad thing, I'm sorry. So, oh, by the way, I did find the award. It was, no, that's when, in 2003, when the Northeastern United States had a blackout for days. So, yeah. I don't think this one's readily available now on the shelves. I think it gets snatched up pretty quickly. Um, the barrel-aged variant I have had and is better. If you can get it, I think it's something to tick. If you're a beer ticker and you like to try all sorts of beers and new things and, you know, do kind of what I'm doing on YouTube or, you know, through your beer advocate reviews, it's something to try. It's something to say you've had. It's a good example of, I would call a early to late 1990s Imperial Stout. You know, those flavors really shine here. I feel like the style has ever evolved into this big syrupy, um, who can brew the biggest, baddest Imperial Stout. You know, things like Black Tuesday, Bourbon Barrel Plead the Fifth in general. Just, they've all taken it to this next level. And I just think this is a well-crafted example. Sits right up there with World Recipe. And so I'm going to go in 86. I think it's good. You know, maybe when it warms up a little bit better, it'll, you know, I'll enjoy it a little bit more than I am now. But yeah, seek it out if you can. Give it a shot. Thanks for stopping by for another review, and we will see you again. So please always remember to respect beer, and cheers, guys.